bad stories. We were going to do a good story. I'll tell a real good story before I leave real quick.
You?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Me and Ted, and I think Melissa was with us too.
I have a good story to follow.
We were out, it's a repossession story. I don't have many stories that have super happy endings. But we were in South St. Pete. If anybody knows what South St. Pete is, it's not a place you should be at night unless you live there. Yeah, in the evening then you're pushing your luck. We roll up, our car's here. It's a bright yellow little Ford SUV. Escape. And the side of my truck back then was 935 PEMP because it stood for private impound. So we put 813935 PEMP on the side of the truck, and my truck was white and blue with a few red accents. So, patriotic person. We roll up, and all the black guys hanging out front see the PEMP on the side of the truck. They were like, well, and then so they approach us. We're three white people in a bad neighborhood with PEMP on the side of their truck.
Past dark.
We're wearing shirts that say recovery agent with state licensing badges. Nothing law enforcement related, but we wore our proper badging. People knew who we were. We followed the rules. And they wanted to know what we were doing, and we told them we were repossessing, for namesake, Susie Smith's car. We knocked on the door. They were blown away that we just didn't take her car and leave, because I was front wheel driver because it was backed up to it and hauled ass. I would have been there for 33 seconds tops. But no, we beat on the door. The lady had a bunch of stuff in it she was trying to move because she was being evicted. So we gave all of her stuff back. We actually boxed it and bagged it and gave it back to her and helped load it into her house. These guys were so fucking happy that we'd helped their neighbor out. They were singing to us. And then since the truck was red, white, and blue, they were singing, I think it was America Beautiful or the national anthem or something, but they were actually singing to us and praising us because we helped her neighbor unload this big heavy desk out of her car and all this stuff she packed into it to move instead of just taking her vehicle and hauling ass. So that's probably about the happiest repo story you're ever gonna get.
Did you get the car?
Yeah. She was super nice about it. She didn't try to fight it or nothing. She was overjoyed that we didn't take all of her stuff. Because you have to pay to get it back. Because somebody has to take the time out of the day to remove it from the vehicle and inventory it properly. Desk, 2 chairs, mail, what kind of mail it is, and so on and so forth.
In her car?
Yeah, she had a desk taken apart. They've never seen this many pieces for a desk. And it was heavy for a desk that fit in a Escape.
Wood?
Yeah, it had to be. But we just helped her unload everything, and she was super joyed. And we're wrapping everything up. One more with Kevin, then we're out of here.
One more what? What?
Your happy story, then we're getting out of here.
Yes. So I'm sitting at Bob Evans after shift one day on a Sunday. I was in my I wore my Class A's every Sunday. Every Sunday it was just you wear your Sunday's best. Every Sunday it could be 800 degrees out. I'm in long sleeve, like nice dress pants. So I'm sitting in Bob Evans on the ground with my brother, and this guy, old guy, starts choking like a couple booths down. And at first it was coughing, but the coughing led to deeper coughing. So I looked over and I could see that he was choking. So I walked up, and this guy was probably 400 years old. I mean, like old. Walked up, and he had his hand around his neck. So that's the international sign for I'm choking. So I turned around and left. No, I'm just kidding.
Paid my bill and got it.
Yeah, I didn't want to witness anything. No. So I helped him up and performed the. It used to be called the Heimlich maneuver. It's no longer the Heimlich maneuver. I don't know if you do that.
No, was it insensitive to Heimlich?
No, I don't know. Everything's insensitive today.
I didn't know if we broke Heimlich's rule of being insensitive.
Well, now it's just called rear abdominal thrusts, which sounds even worse, but whatever. But I performed the Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Heimlich. It's one fucking word.
I discharged the horse pill that he had tried swallowing. It shot like 2 booths over, and that was that. They called paramedics while he was choking. Paramedics showed up, and he was fine, and we left.
Well, saved somebody's life.
Yeah. 3 weeks later, I got a call in the warden's office, and he was like, "Hey, did something happen?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Why didn't you report it?" I was like, "Well, we're only supposed to report contact, like negative contact, And I was like, "Okay, this is, like I'm not a one to, hey, guess what I did?
Look at me, look at me.
It was just, he was fine." Well, several people called in and let them know what happened. So then I was presented with a life-saving award and a big certificate. I was recognized at the warden's, one of the warden's meetings that had all the area in the region wardens, and and Bob Evans, they comped our meal that day. So
Did Bob actually get in contact with you?
no, I don't think Bob is the actual. I don't think he's around anymore.
No, okay. I didn't know if Bob felt the need to reach out to you that you saved one of his patrons' lives.
No, so.
I'm hoping it happens at Chick-fil-A one day, so the cow will come up to you.
Right?
Yes. And what's the funny part is we say that my cousin is the cow.
Oh yeah.
He actually works for the people that own Chick-fil-A in Atlanta, Georgia. He is the cow.
Nice.
So he puts that outfit on and drives around in the cow truck.
Well, I think
does cow appearances.
I think one of these should be sponsored by Chick-fil-A. We could be snacking on Chick-fil-A.
If anybody wants to sponsor this, we would like to take this across the country and internationally. We want people to hear our stories. This is going to be three T's stories. What are the three T's, Kevin, that you came up with it? Because I don't remember.
The tantalizing, the terrible, and there's a wasp.
Oh, yeah.
No, the tantalizing, the terrible, and the traumatic.
Yes, I actually fended off a nest of wasps the other day with the big stiffy.
I bet.
I have videos I'm going to have it yet to edit to put up, so I might do that this afternoon when I try to edit this hour-long
What are we
thing.
calling it? What are you calling it? What are you calling it? Triple T stories?
Yes, we are calling it Triple T's. You're involved in this. This is part of part of this now, motherfucker.
Triple T stories. The tantalizing, the terrible, and the traumatic.
So,
the good, the bad, and the ugly is just too simple.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have better footage than GoPro next time with the battery the last one. $800. I guess that gets you $100 a minute.
Hey.
Because it lasted about 8 fucking minutes for $800.
There you go.
Everybody, have a great fucking day. We're out of here.
Thank you.